Hey, good morning, everybody. Brian Gibbs here with Brian Gibbs and Associates. I help you figure out how to use all of this AI stuff for your business um, through coaching, consulting, whatever. Got courses and all that stuff. So if you want to figure out how to use AI, give me a shout. Let's talk about it. So today, I just want to kind of recap my weekend and go over how AI can make it even better. Because ultimately, that's what AI is for, right? It's to make things better, make things easier for businesses to do the things they need to do without getting bogged down in the day to day mundane. So, that to me is what AI is all about, not to necessarily get in the weeds or into the weeds of AI. So, anyway, over the weekend, I got to spend some time with some incredible people, incredible speakers, people who are learning to take their speaking business to another level. And all of that courtesy of Daniel Gomez and the team at Daniel Gomez Enterprises. I'll tell you, if you haven't seen or heard of Sticker Shock Speakers Academy, you need to take a look. Um, one of the biggest fears in people's lives is public speaking. He goes over all of that stuff. And you get up on the stage, you overcome the fears, you learn how to craft your speech, you learn how to, structure everything, the marketing side of things, and even how to make money from speaking. You'd be surprised, as I was, how many people actually don't get paid to speak. They do it for free. And while that's all well and good, if you can get paid for it, how much better is that? To me, getting paid is always better. So that's why I charge money. Anyway, let's get into this. I wanted to chat today a little bit about how you could actually use AI in your speaking business. And I'm not saying I'm an expert in the speaking business, but I'm going to say that I can definitely help you integrate AI into your speaking business or into any business for that matter. So let me move this over here. I'm going to take my eye off of that screen for a second and click on this. And now we pop up ChatGPT. Okay. And I use ChatGPT as the default when it comes to large language models, all this AI, online AI stuff. I call it the Kleenex of AIs because everybody knows ChatGPT, but not everybody knows the other tool that I'm going to share today. So let's see what we've got going on here. How can you use AI for your business? Well, there are several ways. One of the main things is to help actually structure your speech. It helps with automating your tasks like content generation, marketing, scheduling, all of that stuff. So you can actually work on your speech. So, and you can, using the right tool, which I'm going to pop over to in a second, get real-time data. So if you're talking about something that requires current statistics or data or knowledge or something like that, Perplexity is the way to go because, and you'll see in a second, because it shows citations and it's actually going online to get the information that you need. Why does AI matter for speakers? I'll tell you, it actually matters for everybody. It helps you stay competitive because as AI comes more into businesses of all types, particularly speaking, and it will, even though you're on stage speaking yourself live, much of your presentation, your speech can be crafted by AI. Okay. Now, of course, you're the one talking, you're the one putting the input into whatever tool you're using, so you can get that output back. Now, let's talk about the input that you're doing. I've shown you before and you can't, yeah, you might be able to see it. Okay, so this little icon right here is my CoStar prompt generator. Let me know if you want it. It's not publicly available as an extension on Google, but it is a Google extension. And you can't see the drop down, but it actually helps structure a prompt. So this is what I put in. I said, hey, we're writing some content about this topic, gave it a little bit of background. So it says you're an AI assistant tasked with this. I'm doing a YouTube live stream that talks about why AI is a game changer for professional speakers. Gives it an objective and goes through all of that. And that is how all of this content was created. But now let's pop over to Perplexity, which Perplexity is an amazing tool, steps above ChatGPT. I put the exact same prompt in here, and here it gave me the answer. It says, here's how AI is impacting professional speakers. Okay, content creation, we talked about that. You can personalize your presentations with AI. It'll analyze user data, audience data. If you did, say, for example, if you did a survey or a poll, now how I would do this, this is honestly how I would do this kind of a thing. I would have a QR code on my screen, on the background screen or whatever has your content on it. If you're doing a live presentation, have a QR code to a survey or a questionnaire. Now, from that survey, you're going to get a whole bunch of data points. And from those data points, you can actually have that come to your phone or your computer or whatever while you're speaking to find out, say, for example, what they want to hear about specifically. So if you put up a survey, like, for example, if we're talking about how to help speakers, if I put up a survey saying, I need to learn more about crafting my speech, I need to learn more about how to make it flow better, I need to figure out how to use AI to analyze my speech so it has the most impact. Okay, so if you have those as your 3 things in your survey, you can see that in real time and now provide specifics on that topic. Or you can even do it prior to an event. So say they come in and you have them scan and now they say what they're most interested in or where they're having their struggles or whatever. You get that feedback. You can craft your presentation, your speech around that. And now it personalizes it for your audience. It makes them think, hey, you're talking directly to me. And if you can get names, you actually can call the people out in real time in a positive way and share your insights based on your speech with that person specifically. Now, if you're looking at this, you also see these little numbers at the end of the line. So if I scroll over this and go to 1, how is artificial intelligence changing the speaking industry? This actually comes from a website called Speaker Hub. So I am looking at a snippet from an article specifically about AI on the speaking industry. So, you can use it for that in real time. If I scroll over this is Afterburner. Scramble, AI is going to destroy the professional speaker industry. I find that 100% unbelievable, especially after, going through the Sticker Shock Speaker Academy over the weekend. So these are just a few ways that you can use AI, whether that's ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, Copilot, whatever. You can use all of these various tools to make the experience for your audience that much better, because the very first thing that Daniel taught us was that our speech is for our audience. It is not for us, despite popular belief. So many people think that, we're talking for ourselves, and that was the very first thing Daniel said, was the speech is not for you, it is for your audience. So let's see what other quick things that we can cover. If you're using AI, you can actually gain a competitive edge over other speakers, because going back to what I just showed you with the real-time information from Perplexity, you can actually cite current events, current things as it relates to your topic. So if you're using AI in that way and your competition is not, you can actually present your speech as current, up to date, relevant, all of these things that make it valuable for your audience in that moment. So, hey, I want to wrap this up. Hopefully this is helpful information. If you have questions, I'm going to do a Q&A on Friday. In the meantime, tomorrow, I'm going to go over how AI can help you craft more engaging keynote speeches, and how to use prompting a little bit better to help you create and craft your speech and make it even tighter than I'm sure it probably already is. So that's it from me for today, Tongue Twister of the Morning. Hopefully, like I said, this was helpful information. I really do appreciate you joining me, and I look forward to chatting with you again tomorrow about how to use AI to help grow your professional speaking business.